Hey everyone, great to be back with all of you. Thought it would be awesome to talk about predictions for this year and do a recap of last year's predictions. Okay, so this time last year, we were all dealing with, let me guess, soaring COVID cases, travel restrictions, office capacity limits, lockdowns, and growing tired of the pandemic. Well, sounds familiar. While this year might feel like we are stuck in the movie Groundhog Day, I am hopeful that with the latest data coming out of South Africa and even UK, that brighter days are closer than we think. Before we put 2021 in the rearview mirror, let's look back at my 2021 predictions. I got some right and some wrong. So let's start with the ones that I got right. 2021 was definitely a tipping point year of ESG, with countries and corporations agreeing to ISSB standards, the International Sustainability Board standards, to achieve net zero targets. The pandemic also created more opportunities for personalized experiences, and companies like Tesla and Amazon and Peloton benefited from it. People developed deeper appreciation for local economy and the support for small businesses in their communities. So those were the ones I got right. So let's move on to the ones that I got wrong. Like the move to a hybrid office environment didn't totally take hold. The pandemic kept most of us working from home. Also, a few others I got wrong was AI and automation will be a wide adoption. While it got started, it didn't make a major hold in the corporate environment, and we clearly didn't adapt to e-learning credentials in corporates as much as I had forecasted. Okay, so let's get started on my predictions for 2022. I'm filled with hope and optimism this year again that we will see an end of COVID. Fingers crossed, the pandemic will be over, and we will see a renewal in our relationships and purpose as humans. As you can tell, I'm really longing for human interaction. Okay, so here are my predictions for 2022. Number one, the digital first work from anywhere office model will accelerate, driven by fast evolving collaboration tools. At the beginning of the pandemic, we just started using tools like WebEx, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom. These tools will continue to evolve, incorporating more AI to watch out for our mental health, for example, and fun experiences focusing on taking breaks and helping us move towards a hybrid work environment this year. Okay, number two, the YOLO economy. It takes us from the Great Resignation to the Great Retention. And if you don't know what YOLO means, just ask your resident millennial Gen Zers or just JFGI it. The Great Reshuffle will force companies to align purpose with the values of their employees and retain the talent. So YOLO economy, look out for that. And in 2022, digital workforce and it will break the 9 to 5 of more companies thinking about when, not just where, work happens. Okay, number three, getting to net zero emissions will require innovation to help us shift from sustainability to regeneration. So, growing up, I'm sure all of you, just like my household, I always heard the phrase, leave a place better than how you found it. And we've actually done this. Have we actually done this to our mother planet? The answer is no. Think about this. Our planet is 4.6 billion years old. Let's scale that to 46 years. We have been here for 4 hours, and our industrial revolution began 1 minute ago. And in that 1 minute, we destroyed 50% of the world's forest. This is not only sustainable, we need to start executing towards regeneration now before it's too late. So number four is about EdTech, and that will help us future-proof our careers, moving from traditional job crafting to upskilling and on micro-credentialing. I predicted this would happen last year, but I am still bullish that EdTech will drive a transformation in learning at all levels and ages. Okay, number five. Advanced cyber threats using deepfake technology and automation will compromise cloud, crypto, autonomous devices, and supply chains, driving ransomware-as-a-service, or RaaS. Now that many of us have been working remotely, this has exposed many security gaps at our home networks, for example, and helping bad actors expose new entryways into our company data vaults through our employees. But next is the space or the cloud or even autonomous vehicles. I predict that ransomware as a service will continue to be high impact high frequency event in 2022. Okay, number 6. Health tech and biohacking tools will shift our wellness mindset from reactive to proactive. Wellness technologies will grow exponentially as people focus on longevity of their health with age tech solutions. I'm wearing an Apple Watch. I have an Aura ring to track my sleep. I have the levels patch to measure my glucose based on what I intake for food wise. So I'm tracking my sleep, my heart, my workouts. Well-being has become measurable now, and opening the door to an entirely new scenario, well-being as a service, WAS, is going to be the key. Okay, let's go to number 7. So number 7, with the rise of ethics as a service, EaaS, companies will invest in AI ethicists to accelerate automation and adoption. I predict that organizations will look to invest and hire AI ethics managers to ensure we are getting what we program. And we need to ensure that algorithms we are developing don't carry unwanted bias and are producing intended outcomes. Okay, number 8. The supply chain crisis will worsen, but digital twins will save the day. So what do I mean by digital twins? So companies struggling with the collapse of just-in-time shipping are finding it hard to maintain balance between efficiency and resilience. And many companies are already starting to turn to a new generation of AI-powered simulations called digital twins that predict disruptions and provide recommendations for getting around those issues. Okay, number 9 is about the Web 3.0. The Web 3.0 will start to bring digital ownership and payments to the forefront on our path to the Metaverse. While the futurist vision of the Metaverse that I see through my Oculus Rift seems far-fetched, the reality which is beginning to take shape is that it's an exciting opportunity. The Metaverse sits at the intersection of Web 3.0, augmented reality, and blockchain. And using new products like this Oculus Rift is your ability to feel like that you are at 1.0, which was like AOL, which is very static, and Web 2.0, which is like Google or Facebook that control the interface in a centralized way, and Web 3.0 is a more decentralized way. And in 2022, companies will start to develop use cases for the Metaverse, which will lead to digital-first experiences where digital is for everyone, while physical becomes the premium product. Think about that, premium product. Okay, finally, the number 10. NFT, non-fungible tokens, will bring birth to a creator economy and accelerating the transition from scarcity to abundance. And last year, the artist Beeple sold an electronic piece of art for $69 million. And Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter and Square, it's now called Block, sold his first ever tweet that he tweeted for $3 million as an NFT. So NFT will provide creators with a security and cement the ownership that it will give birth to a creator economy where creators will get to monetize their passions and grow their brands. Just imagine a person in a village in Africa being able to accelerate their passions as a founder and into fortunes and much, much more. So thank you for listening to my top 10 predictions for this year. These were just my personal predictions, as I said, but I would love to hear from all of you on what you think of these and what I missed by commenting below. This would allow us to learn from each other and make these even better together. Thank you again for tuning in and wishing you all an amazing year ahead.